Hi, everybody. And I forgot to rename the live again. This is just supposed to be called live, not we are moving. Hey, guys. Beautiful people. Max is laying down right here. Hi, Amara. I'm good, guys. It's a lot of comments. My name is Dominique. Oh my god, these are going really, really, really fast. Who's drama alert? What is it, a YouTube? Let's see.
Econ no view, no touch mousetrap. It kills mice in.
Hang on, trying to look at this real fast.
I want to show you a clip, man. This is I don't like scary movies. Oh fuck. Is that how you make money? Lying to kids? All this shit. They contacted me. Sucks. It is coming from Comedy Shorts Gamer. Yo, this guy works hard on YouTube, you know.
Alright, what are y'all talking about? The one from today? Alright. Trying to skip through it because I don't want to sit here and watch the whole thing. Oh, this will be great. I want to find it because I want to watch it. I want to laugh. I want to see what's being said. It's always interesting. Why can I not find it? I don't want to watch the whole thing. Oh my god. Okay, I'm coming towards the end of it and I don't see anything. Okay. So I didn't see it. But, the second thing from the video today. Okay, the second... Oh my god, I've got to watch the whole thing. Dang y'all. Okay, I'll watch it. From the second thing he talks about. Let me watch it. Just give me a minute. I'm not going to go into Rachel's comments while I do this. And then I've got something interesting.
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
He has a nice beard.
Finally, we have
Very
news.
cool.
It's been so slow around here. Our first story is coming from Brandon Hampton. Now, many of you might not know who this is. He is an in real life streamer here on YouTube. And well, your boy Brandon got into some shit. Watch this. Roll it.
I'm scared. I see your heartbeat. You're scared. I see your heartbeat. I'm right here. I see your heartbeat, nigga. What's that? I'm angry, bro. What's that? I'm angry. I got money to make. Weirdo. What's that? Bitch ass nigga. You a
The guy just got hit by a car. Why is that so funny?
What the fuck?
I know, you're probably thinking to yourself, what the fuck did I even watch? Okay, so apparently this is what happened. There's been a guy that's been messing with him when he does these unreal life streams. And apparently that guy went up and started shit with him, but he had weapons. Brandon wanted to fight him without weapons. And he came after him with a stool. He ran across the street, and well, let's watch it again. Roll it.
Let's watch it again. Roll it. I've never watched this person.
I'm angry, bro.
I'm angry, bro.
Weirdo.
Weirdo. Run, bam! Hit by a car. That's so funny.
Brandon Hampton is a legend. Also in the news. Now, many YouTubers have been complaining that their videos are being demonetized, but it's not just the little YouTubers. The biggest YouTuber on the planet, PewDiePie, tweeted out, "Get on my level," showing that many of his videos are also being demonetized. And today, YouTube's golden boy, known as Casey Neistat, uploaded a video complaining that his videos are getting demonetized. With a video titled "Demonetized, Demonetized, Demonetized," Casey Neistat.
He got hit. You were paid $5 on either side, and is now 100 your boss. You don't know how to get in touch with your boss. How long? And the thing that was most troubling, the people.
Logan Paul had to give away Evan's puppy. That rule. His dog is Service Dogs. A video got uploaded by Service Dog Paw.
Oh, here I am.
Where this young lady explained that she has a disability and a service dog, and what Logan Paul is doing is disgusting. She says in the video that people with service dogs already have a hard time going into businesses and trying to explain that this is a service dog. And with Logan Paul having a fake service dog, it just makes their lives even harder trying to convince businesses that, you know, these are service dogs and not people just fucking around. Also in the news, KSI to actually have
because I kind of skimmed through. I saw
stupid fucking shit.
Okay, let me
once
actually watch
again. A couple days ago, Logan Paul uploaded this video titled "I Had to Give."
I'm gonna pause this. I went to go watch it, and like I was just skimming through, and I caught the last part where I saw my picture. I was like, oh, so I'm gonna actually watch the whole clip to see the whole thing that was said. But
the way Evan's puppy, in quotations,
cool
angry.
Though, like before I finish watching this, let me just say the fact that someone else is calling Logan Paul out. Thank you, God, because he has 3 million subscribers. I don't even have 1 million yet. We're close to 1 million. But the fact that he's putting it out there that, hey, this is wrong, you know, that's just going to help, you know, people learn more about service dogs. I know I'm ignoring you guys. Give me 1 second.
Paul explains in his apartment he can only have 1 dog. But he got around that rule by making his dog Kong a service dog. You know, like a dog that helps blind people or whatever. Even though his dog isn't really a service dog, which is kind of fucked up. However, this is actually pissed off like people with disabilities who actually have service dogs. A video got uploaded by Service Dog Paws, where this young lady explained that she has a disability and a service dog, and what Logan Paul is doing is disgusting. She says in the video that people with service dogs already have a hard time going into businesses and trying to explain that this is a service dog. And with Logan Paul having a fake service dog, it just makes their lives even harder.
Okay, so I'm back. That was awesome that that guy put it out there. Guys, if you guys want to go watch it, it's where did it start? It starts at 3:40. If you guys want to start, well, right about 3:40. Here's the link if you guys want to go watch it. There's the link, and it starts around 3:40. I live in Moody. Yeah, I live in Moody. It was drama. Do you guys just want to watch it? I can put it on here for you guys to watch it if you want to do that. Hang on. I'll do that if you guys want to watch it. Hang on. Let me... You guys can see what the heck I was watching. Display capture. Make that bigger. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. Let me pull, because I want to make sure y'all are going to be able to hear.
Some issues when Casey Neistat's complaining. Also in the news, Logan Paul. Some issues when Casey...
Okay, cool. Y'all can hear it.
Doing some stupid fucking shit once again. A couple days ago, Logan Paul uploaded this video titled, "I had to give away Evan's puppy," in quotations, angry. And in this video, Logan Paul explains in his apartment he can only have one dog. But he got around that rule by making his dog Kong a service dog. You know, like a dog that helps blind people or whatever. Even though his dog isn't really a service dog, which is kind of fucked up. However, this is actually pissed off, like, people with disabilities who actually have service dogs. A video got uploaded by Service Dog Paws where this young lady explained that she has a disability and a service dog, and what Logan Paul is doing is disgusting. She says in the video that people with service dogs already have a hard time going into businesses and trying to explain that this is a service dog. And with Logan Paul having a fake service dog, it just makes their lives even harder trying to convince businesses that, you know, these are service dogs and not people just fucking around. Also, and...
So yeah, that is honestly really, really freaking awesome that someone else is realizing what Logan is doing and they're like, hey, you can't do that. And then the fact that they're like, they called and like pulled our name out on it, that's kind of cool too. I'm just saying. Just saying. I am not on disability or welfare or anything, no. Sinead O'Hara, thank you so much for the super chat. Do your service dog lay on top of you? He does lay on top of me. It's called deep pressure therapy. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. What do you guys think? Try and read some of your comments. Let's see. Yeah, it was really awesome. That was like really cool that they're calling that out. Let's see. I have not seen the pictures, Mara. Did you send them to me on Instagram? Yes, Brandon. Thank you guys so much. I've never even heard of them. And that's funny because I feel like I would honestly get a laugh, especially if he shows videos of people getting hit by cars like that because they're being dumb. That was just hilarious. A service dog helps people with disabilities. So very, very wide range of disabilities, anywhere from people with seizures to people who have mobility issues to people who have fainting issues like myself, PTSD, blood sugar issues like diabetics. Service dogs are trained to assist us with those things. A lot of times, like my syncope, my dog alerts to it to let me know before I pass out. Diabetic alert dogs let their owners know when their blood sugar starts dropping. Seizure alert dogs can alert before a seizure. Seizure response dogs are trained to respond during the seizure to keep their owner safe. Mobility assistant dogs, someone who maybe is wheelchair bound. Their service dog can pick things up off the floor, or when they go shopping, their service dog can grab things off of the shelf for them. So service dogs are just helpful with all of that. Let's see. Isabel, are you okay? Dark Angel, most of the time people with anxiety, they have emotional support animals. You do have to get a note from your doctor saying that you would benefit from an emotional support animal. Emotional support animals do not have public access rights, but they can live in no pet housing with you for no extra fee. They can fly on a plane in the cabin with you for no extra fee. If your anxiety is debilitating, you would again have to talk to your doctor about it, and if they think that it's debilitating enough, you could look into a psychiatric service dog, which would then be trained to respond to your anxiety issues. but it's one of those things, like, before I got Max, you wouldn't catch me outside by myself, going to the store by myself, like, ever. Since I've gotten Max, like, I go out by myself a lot because I absolutely love, I love Max and I enjoy going out and training with him, and I feel a lot safer and more comfortable. Sunita Hara, thank you so much for the super chat. How long does it take for a service dog to be fully trained? It depends on the service dog. Well, it depends on the dog itself. Some dogs start training and don't finish training because for whatever reason they can't handle it, and they wash out because they just can't handle it. Either they can't perform their task or they can't handle the public. So some dogs can be fully trained in a year. Other dogs, it might take 2 years. It just really depends. Adrian Plays is back with my favorite color super chats. Hi, Adrian. I'm good. How are you doing? When do you know your service dog is ready for public access? When your dog is obedient and reliant, reliable with basic obedience, and after you've been going to pet-friendly places and your dog, potty trained, basic obedience, and has started its task work for service dogs. Let's see, my Instagram is Service Dog Paws. Yeah, we just kind of chill here. Hi, Sammy. I love you, girly. Colorblind. You can't get a service dog for being colorblind. Amara, what? Oh, my phone is cut off. I realized what you said. My phone is cut off right now. I will get it cut back on in a couple days. PTSD. Most people know PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, from veterans. That is where it's commonly recognized. Anyone can have PTSD. Anyone that went through something traumatic in their life can be left with PTSD, which is my case. I was not in the service, I was not in the military, but I did go through something very traumatic for a very, very long time, and that is why I have PTSD. Max has actually been alerting to Chase's anxiety lately, which is kind of funny. He only does it when we're home. He doesn't do it anywhere else, but he has been alerting to Chase's, like, Chase doesn't have bad anxiety, but he does have some anxiety issues, and just kind of like your normal, everyone can kind of have a little anxiety, and Max has been alerting to it lately. It's kind of funny. I am training Max on my own. Sexual assault. Guys, super chat is, there's like this little money $ thingy on the chat bar, and that's for super chats. Why are we moving? Long story short, this house was kind of built for us by my husband's family. That was great. That was fine. Thank you so much, right? But it's left them with this kind of like entitlement, like they have a say-so, like they can dictate our life, what we do with our child, things like that. I kind of snapped on them the other day too, and I was like, we're leaving 5. We're actually going to look at the apartments tomorrow. We're going to look at 2 apartments and townhouses, and basically his grandmother set my son down while I was over here. I'd been outside on the porch dumping my bearded dragon. I was dumping the cricket that I'd bought him into the counter, or into the container outside on the porch in case they got out. They weren't out in my house. And she comes outside with Liam, sets him down, come get your son. And I was like, okay, give me 1 second. And I brought the crickets back inside, and I go to walk back outside. She's done letting take off. There's an electric fence over here. The people that just bought the property that way, there's property that way. The people that just bought that property fenced it in, and they ran electric fencing along the fence as well. And Liam took off running and went straight to it. She just stood there. And I kind of started yelling at her, like, are you serious? You know, that's great. Let my child run towards an electric fence. And I got up and, you know, started running over there. And Chase's grandfather had actually gotten up and went and grabbed Liam. And Chase's grandfather goes to come around and throws my son at me. Literally, like this. Throws my son at me. And, like, Liam flies, like, this far through the air with no one touching him. And I'm just like, I lost it at that point. I literally went off. That's great. Just throw my kid at me. That's just wonderful. He's like, oh, I'm sick of you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I'm sick of you coming over in the mornings when we're all asleep and banging on my front door and yelling because you're crazy and waking my 1-year-old up every morning. And he's like, well, then move. And I was like, we will. Or I said, we are, don't worry, F you. And then I turned around and walked in. Don't throw my kid and don't let my kid run towards an electric fence and I won't get pissed off. Yeah, no, Liam is fine. He's completely okay. Liam laughed. Liam loved it. He thought it was funny. I did not. My favorite color is teal. It's something like this color. I like blues in general. I like teals, aquamarines, things like this. But, I'm tired of it. And it's always, this is the first time something like this happened. But it's always something, always. Give him to me, I want to see him. No, he's not coming over. Well, I don't care, let me see him. Excuse me, are you his parent? We just said no. Don't tell me yes when we just said no, we're his parent. It's just, it's a lot of issues. Like, I'm grateful, wow, you know, you helped us out. Y'all built this little guest house, whatever, for us to stay in. To try to keep us here because we were going to move. To try to keep us here, and it lasted a year. Because a year ago we were going to move and they built this. It's like, alright, we'll give it a try and then we'll save up some money. But it's like, it just got worse. Like, more entitlement, more, you owe me something. And it's just, I can't deal with it anymore. And thanks to my YouTube, thanks to all of you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. We're able to move and I'm able to pay rent for an entire year for us to move. So we're going to be moving. And I'm not going to have to worry about rent for a whole year. So that's awesome. Thank you guys. So yeah. Anyway, I was going to, oh, it's hot. Let me turn the heat on. Why do I have headphones on? I don't, what am I wearing? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, am I just wearing a sports bra? It's getting too hot. I do have a tank top on though. I didn't want to pull that off. I was just sitting here in a sports bra. But so, wow, that I can actually hear myself now. What was I gonna say? Oh, so I'd gotten on Facebook earlier, and you know, I really wanted to do something for like other handlers, other people who really needed it, because I had a lot of help over the last couple months, especially getting Max's gear, getting things I needed for Max. I had a lot of people help us and send us stuff. And so I was looking earlier and I was like, you know, I want to help some people. And so I got on a Facebook group. It's, what is it? What was the, it's, forget the exact name of it. Basically I got on a Facebook group and it's for spoonies, that just want to kind of help other spoonies that like, oh, well, I have this, I'm willing to donate this, or, oh, I need this, does anyone have this? Oh, well, I have this, let me give it to you. Kind of like that. So I'd gotten on there earlier and I had posted, you know, I want to see if I can help some people out. Comment one thing that you need with the link and tell me why you need it and why it would make a difference with your life. And I posted that earlier and I was like, you know, I'll buy it for you and I'll send it to you. And I was like, I'll try to send it to a few different people because I do have a limit because we are about to be moving. We have to buy furniture. We don't have a couch. We don't have a bed. That's really all we need is a couch and a bed. But still, a couch and a bed, that's expensive. So, you know, it's like we still got to buy furniture. We're still going on vacation. This is our first family vacation. So I'm limited to how much money I can spend to help other people, especially considering I just gave someone $100 the other day. So I'm really limited right now to what I can spend. But I did want to help some more people and some other handlers. So anyway, a bunch of people commented on it. And like the very first comment was, I need Taste of the Wild dog food for my service dog. And I was like, not going to be able to do that one. too much money. If I do that, I'm only going to be able to help her. I'm not going to be able to help anyone else. And my thing was I wanted to help as many. Okay, this couch we didn't pay for, and it's a really crappy couch, and it's ugly, and it's not ours, it's theirs. The bed's upstairs. It's 2 twin beds pushed together to make a bed. And so we both sleep on a twin bed. We can't really bring that because, again, it's not ours either. But, so anyway, you know, I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get that dog food, you know. It's just, if I do that, I'm not going to be able to help anyone else. So people kept commenting, and what are some of the things? One girl, she's a mother of 3, single mom of 3, and she needed a hands-free leash, and she had told me, you know, her story was basically, you know, she picks her 3 kids up from school, they go shopping, you know, she's trying to juggle 3 kids, groceries, and her dog, her service dog's leash. She was like, you know, I really need a hands-free leash, and I was like, all right, I've got you, you know, I was like, I'll send you to the hands-free leash. And then there were 2 other people that needed boots for their dogs. One of them, she lives in Florida, and or he lives in Florida, and it's hot. So Sunid Ahar, thank you so much for the super chat. I have not heard of that. You know, it's super hot, and the boots that they had just weren't fitting, and they kept falling off. So I was like, okay, I'll get you some boots. So there were 2 other people that live where it snows a lot, and they don't have boots or the money to get boots for their dogs. And the snow, it's like up north, like Minnesota, Canada, things like that. And you know, salt can be hurtful to service dogs' feet. So I was like, okay, I'll get y'all's boots. And there's one other person, I'm waiting on them to comment back to let me know if they want the boots too. Like, these aren't expensive, crazy boots, you know, I'm not able to spend that much money. I think like 2 people, it's like $15, other people around $10. I can't spend that much money, but, you know, $10 boots are not that expensive, but that might help them get through until they can buy a pair that's actually gonna last. But you know, it's just trying to help a little bit. You know, I can't spend $50 on each person right now. If we weren't moving, I'd be able to, but we're moving, and I've got to take care of my family first and foremost. And then someone else needed a guide handle for their dog, and they're like, it's a $16 guide handle. I was like, okay, that's not much, you know, I'll help you out. But, so anyway, I told those people, I was like, okay, you know, send me your address. You know, I'm going to try to help you guys, because I do have a limit. I can't spend too much money, because we have so much else going on that I have to take care of. But the lady that had comment about the dog food, oh my God, all capital letters, like screaming at me, said, I asked for Blue Buffalo, or Taste of the Wild dog food for my service dog. I didn't see it. Someone actually tagged me to it. They were like, stop being entitled. That's expensive. She's trying to do what she can to help people. Like, you know, she's doing a great thing here. And then someone else was like, just because you asked for it doesn't mean you get it. I haven't checked the comment since, but I was like, why are you yelling at me because I didn't get your dog's dog food? Like, you don't have to have expensive dog food. Blue Buffalo sent us dog food, sent us 3 big bags of it way back when, and we just ran out of it. I'm not sticking on that food right now. We've actually changed. He's still on salmon grain-free dog food. It's just a cheaper dog food. But he's doing just as well as he was on the Blue Buffalo. Nothing's changed. He's been on it for like 3 weeks. Nothing's changed. But I'm like, you don't have to do expensive dog food. If you're struggling that much and you can't buy expensive dog food, don't expect someone else to buy expensive dog food for you. Like, every now and then, like, Blue Buffalo helped us out and sent it to us, but that was a big company that did that. But I was just like, ah! Nikki, that is crazy. That's just weird. That's bad. Oliver, you have boots you can give someone. Guys, if y'all have boots y'all can give someone, or if you guys have anything that y'all can give to help other handlers, I'm going to tell you guys this group. Y'all can go join the group, and y'all can find my post where y'all can find my post where, you know, I was commenting to help people. And if you see something that somewhere, you know, I haven't commented, hey, send me your address. If y'all see something that y'all have that y'all can help with, offer it. It's Paying It Forward Spoonie Style on Facebook. PAYIN'_it Spoonie Style. And y'all can go join that if you guys want to try to help out with that. See who y'all can help send some stuff to. Max is, he was never on like a diet like that. We were trying to get weight on him. We got weight on him because he was a little underweight when I got him. We are working on building his muscle mass up now. Really, Nikki? That sucks. Janelle, I have no idea. I know there were 2 people that asked for hands-free leashes. I only got the hands-free leash for the one lady, the mom. The other person, she was like, I just need a new vest. And then she had posted the link of the vest and the hands-free leash. And she had a vest. It was just old and worn out. But it's not something that, like, you have to have. You don't have to have a vest for your dog. But, like, the boots, especially, like, in snow or places like Florida, you know, that's something more of a necessity. You know, that way your dog's feet aren't being destroyed. But no, I'm not able to buy anything else right now. I don't know if anyone on there has any hands-free leashes. You guys can get on there, and if you need something, you can comment, you know, and make a post in the group that you need something. Some people might be able to help you. The group is Paying It Forward Spoonie Style. Yeah, Paying It Forward Spoonie Style is the group. Because I do know that there was another person, 1 or 2 people that needed winter boots. I was doing my best to pick. Like, it was so hard to pick because it's like I'm not going to be able to get everyone, but I did what I could. Janelle, if you want to join that group, go look for my post on there, and you guys can comment on there and offer it up. That would be great, because that's one of the things, like, I do like that group, because, like, they do help send things that they do. I mean, apparently they attack people too, which I don't like groups that attack people, but I'm trying to help the people that need it too. Sunita Har, what happens if you take a fit? Huh? Jake Paul? Is that who you're talking about? Jake Paul doesn't have a service dog. His puppy is not a service dog. I made a video on that. Woof, no, that's fine. Woof, links and R. That's fine. Y'all can send whatever to my P.O. box. Cats are not recognized as service animals anymore. That changed back in 2010. Awesome, Tony. We don't have that many rules. It's common sense. Don't spam. And that includes whether you're reposting your message 10 times back to back. Like, if I don't see it and you can tell that I've missed it, you know, repost it. But if, you know, you're spamming back to back or spamming just emojis and just being bullies, you know, that's common sense. And the only real rule, it's like that's not common sense, is not to use caps. That way our mods, because when everyone uses caps, the caps stand out more. So when my moderators are on the channel and they show them caps, it's easier for you guys to see. It's like, oh, what's that? That's all in all caps, so it's easier to see. The only animals... I'm sorry, I'm laughing. The only animals recognized as service animals are dogs and miniature horses. My P.O. box, I will post it in the comments again here. P.O. Box 756, Moody, Alabama 35004. You know, I haven't been able to get Draco to eat today. I don't know why, but it's making me sad. Are you gonna lick me? Are you hungry now? Ooh. Oh, sweet boy. I think he might be hungry now. He's a Draco. It's my Draco. Show off your beautiful self, sir. To my pretty baby. My pretty baby. It's a bearded dragon, yeah. It's my beardy. I do like Harry Potter, hence why his name is Draco. Get it? Because, like, he's blonde. Yeah? Yeah? Because he's yellow. He's blonde. His name's Draco. And, I kind of have a Deathly Hallows tattoo right here, so. I kind of like Harry Potter. No eyebrows. My doctor hasn't revoked my license. I only pass out like when I've been standing and walking around and things like that. So that might be a difference if you pass out for a different reason. But she didn't revoke my license. And I mean, I also have Max, and Max alerts me. Maybe that's why she didn't revoke it. I don't know, but she just didn't revoke my license. I'm gonna see if I can feed him real fast. Crickets. So I haven't. God, it stinks. They stink so bad. I know. We all sat here and watched Drama Alert's video together. It was pretty cool. Like, it was pretty awesome. I do drive, but okay. So for you guys just joining in that don't understand what my problems are. I have POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's a condition that affects the autonomic nervous system. Basically, it can affect every single portion of your body. The worst part for me is it affects my heart. And so upon standing and walking around for a long time, my heart rate starts racing, my blood pressure bottoms out, my blood pools in my legs because my heart doesn't pump my blood right when I'm standing or in a standing position. My heart can't pump my blood correctly, so my blood pools in my legs, and that is what causes me to pass out. So when I'm sitting down, I'm not gonna pass out because I'm sitting. But if I've been standing up and I've been walking around and my blood pools in my legs, even if I lay down, unless I can get my legs elevated and the blood circulating back very quickly, I'm gonna pass out. I have noticed that it does help. I've had a couple of times where Max alerted that I was gonna pass out. It's happened twice now that this has worked. Max alerted I was gonna pass out, and I threw my legs up. Like, I laid down, threw my legs on the couch, had my legs above my heart, and I didn't pass out. I came very, very close to it, and I felt really out of it, but I did not pass out. So yeah, it was cool not to pass out, but I am still passing out because it doesn't work every time. I've been trying, but it's cool to know that it has worked twice out of the 3-4 times I pass out a week, sometimes more than that. But yeah. Sydney, thank you for the super chat. Max is laying down on the floor. Ignore my house. I'm getting ready to start packing stuff so everything's messy. There's Max. He's asleep. He's dead. Okay, so if you don't like to see animals eat things, look away. I'm gonna try to feed Draco. These are live crickets. If you don't want to watch, look away, and I will tell you when it's safe to look again. I haven't been able to get him to eat all day, so here we go. I'll let you know when it's safe. Come on, bud. What is up with you today? What's wrong? He is mid-shed, so that might be why he's not wanting to eat. Oh, there we go. Why is the thumbnail Drama Alert? That's funny that that's the thumbnail. You guys, actually, when the video started, you guys told me that, they had mentioned me in their channel, and I was sitting here, I was like, Drama Alert mentioned me. I was like, oh God, what? I was thinking, you know, it was something bad, and you know, maybe one of my videos that went viral was saying that was full of drama or something, and it ended up being completely opposite. Oops. Do another one. And I keep dropping it. No, come back. Come on, dude. Is that really the only cricket you're gonna eat today? You're only gonna eat one? Why? Why? You have been eating so good, buddy. What's wrong, huh? What's wrong? Come here. Come on. Here, whatever. I'll leave it in there. You want a mealworm? Will a mealworm make you happy? Because, like, I don't like that you're barely eating. I know you're mid-shed, sir, but still. Put the camera down here. Ignore his cage. I need to clean it. There's a lot of, plants matter and really? Just really? Let me, there was a mealworm in here I saw earlier that had just molted and it was very soft looking and I want it. Gotta dig through all these mealworms real fast to find it. Oh, wait, no. There it is. Come here, molteds. Come here. Take a look, dude. This is a problem. Here. Eat the freaking mealworm, dude. Come on, eat it. Look, it's running away from you. Here. This is how we normally eat. Okay, he's just not into it. Well, whatever. I'll leave the cricket in there for now. Take it out tonight before I go to bed. Alright, let me set these down. I'll get you guys out of his cage. People are here like, why am I in the bearded dragon's cage? What is going on here? This is not what I thought this channel was about. My channel's very random on live streams. You will get used to it. Okay. Let's see. Logan Paul is just a complete freaking idiot. It's not a joke. Logan Paul, if he was joking, he wouldn't be bringing him into stores and trying to say, oh, he's a service dog, because Logan does that. He brings his dog into no pet places, public places that do not allow pets, and is saying he's a service dog. He's got his brother Jake doing it as well, because Jake has done it as well. That's not a joke. And when he runs into a legitimate service dog team, somewhere he shouldn't be with his dog, and his dog attacks a legitimate service dog or makes that legitimate service dog miss an alert, and they miss an alert and their handler gets hurt, Logan can go to jail. I don't think y'all realize that. He can go to jail. It is very illegal to fake a service dog. He can go to jail. It's not just like, oh, well, he's just joking. It's a really serious matter. He can seriously end up hurting someone. He may not know. I don't think there's any way he doesn't know, as many people have commented on his videos about it, sent him messages about it. I've done it. I've made videos about it. There's no way he does not know. I just don't think he cares. But anyway. Let's see. What's the weirdest thing Max has done? Max's weirdest thing is he likes to catch bugs with his mouth, and he will chase them through the house or outside, and he will chase the bug and try to eat it. I don't know why. It doesn't matter if it's a flying bug, a bug that, you know, runs. He will try to eat the bug. He loves flies, though. I mean, like, I don't have anything against them other than the fact that they're stupid and they're gonna hurt anyone. Some people still like him. My husband loves Logan and Jake. Absolutely loves them. I enjoy watching his videos from time to time as well. I'm not a big fan. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. Ha! That was funny. Now you're annoying. Leave me alone. Because I think, like, for a second it's funny, and then the rest of the time it's just annoying. That's funny. Draco hears the cricket. He's looking at her like, huh? I wish my beardie's only a couple months old. He's in the middle of a shed too right now. He just shed his tail yesterday. His legs and his head are, y'all, I don't know if y'all can see that. They're pretty white. He's about to start shedding that. When Max sleeps, he'll start whining. He growled last night in his sleep. So weird, like he dreams and like he'll kick. Has my internet stopped working? Hang on, let me refresh it. Okay, it's working now. Hang on, what? There's something I saw. Ugh. Okay, so mine is postural. I do get affected by standing up quickly, but I get very, very dizzy standing up quickly, lightheaded. I have passed out like that from standing up. I need to work on standing up slower, but it's an old habit that dies hard. Like, I've only known that is actually POTS for a month, and, well, really, like, the 28th will be a month, so it hasn't even been a month yet. And I'm still trying to learn what I should and shouldn't do. So I have gotten better about standing up slowly, but then, like, I get excited, I'm just like, God, and I'm like, oh God. But that's been my entire life. I just never knew it was because I was standing. And I know that I am supposed to go slower now. I'm still working on that, though. I love pets. Oh, something exciting though. Like, when we get the new place, I'll be able to get new pets. Because if we get the townhouse, it's 3 or 4 bedrooms. They don't have anything less. So if we get the 3-bedroom, I'll have an extra room, and I'm gonna do, like, it's gonna be like a computer room / pet room. So, like, you know, I'll be able to, like, have an entire wall for just, like, service dog paws, like, fan mail and stuff, and I'll be able to do all my stuff in there. But then, I'm probably gonna get a couple more reptiles. Because I love reptiles. I will vlog other places. My son is 1.5 years. I like all music. There are service dogs to assist and help with asthma. I think their main task is actually retrieving the inhaler to bring it to their owner. That's popping. I do want a snake. It's trying to talk Chase into it. We're just moving into a different town. I have had surgeries. How many surgeries have I had? 1, 2, 3 surgeries? Yeah, 3. I love the color teal. Teal, aquamarine, kind of around that shade is kind of my, or around that spectrum is like my favorite color. I have heard of autism service dogs. I do not know whose Born is. My service dog he assists me with my PTSD. He's also used as medical alert for my POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It affects my heart. It's a condition that affects my heart and causes me to pass out. He alerts before I pass out, so I have time to go lay down. And he will also be assisting, helping me with my POTS, or not my POTS, with my EDS as a mobility service dog. But that's still probably like 4 months away because he's got to get a little bigger. Well, not bigger, but a little older. I am in central northern-ish Alabama. I'm near Birmingham. Max is laying down. I heard that service horses are a thing. What is your opinion on that? I think it's a great thing. It's miniature horses. Normally they are used as either mobility or guide companions for the blind. Basically, especially for people that need mobility. If you think about it, a dog's body isn't built to withstand a lot of weight. A horse is, hence why we ride them. Miniature horses still have that bone structure of like a large horse. They're just smaller, so they can withstand a lot of weight, and you can even put young kids on a miniature horse and have them ride a miniature horse. So mini horses are for someone who maybe needs a lot of help when they're walking and they need to be pressing down and have something to like push down on as they walk. A miniature horse would be very beneficial to that, and they'd be able to help that a lot versus a dog, because a dog just can't take as much weight as a mini can. So what tasks do service dogs for PTSD perform? It's different with each handler, depending on each handler's issue. Some of Max's tasks are DPT, which is deep pressure therapy. It helps kind of calm me down, keeps me grounded when I'm having an attack. He alerts to my anxiety attacks before they get bad, basically before I realize that they're happening and I realize like, oh my God, you know, and he'll alert and be like, hey, you're having an anxiety attack. Let's try to get out of here, you know, if it's a moment where I can get away, you know, I'll get away and try to calm down. Self-harm interruption, I scratch, which is classified under self-harm. And I'll scratch, and he just looked at me. I'm gonna stop. I'll scratch and kind of pick, and he'll respond to that, make me stop. My leg will start shaking like that, and he'll apply pressure to my leg, make me stop, and just kind of responding to it and applying the weight and doing deep pressure therapy to help me relax, and hyperventilating as well. So with Max, I just started teaching him the responses for it. So like my response when my leg's shaking, the response when I'm scratching, when I'm hyperventilating. He kind of formed the alert. I mean, it's still technically a response because it's already happening, but it's like I don't notice it. So I phrase it as an alert because he's letting me know before like I've actually noticed it. And I'm like, I take a second, I'm like, okay, I'm starting an anxiety attack. I see it now. Thank you. What can I do to make this better or try to make it better? He just kind of started doing that on his own after we started training for everything else. My dog is rescued. She constantly pees when she scares me. My dad have never owned a dog before. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Confidence building. Basically, your dog has no confidence. Everything's scaring her. One of the things you could try to do is a lot of playtime, trying to build up her confidence, maybe try and do something like agility, just trying to push her outside of her zone, making her build up her confidence a little. It's just look into confidence building for your dog. That normally, I've noticed a lot that with dogs that are scared, skittish, that don't have confidence building things will help. Max is a Border Terrier Lab mix. Okay, so I see someone here says it's required that you guys have the documents necessary in order to bring them anywhere. Why is she saying you guys aren't required to have paperwork when you are? She said that in her video. Okay, so I don't know where you're from. Different countries, it's different. In the United States, there is no paperwork and there is no documentation in the United States for service dogs. It's even under ADA federal law. If you go to ada.org, under their federal law regarding service dogs, they even have it saying that there is no such thing as paperwork. So nobody can require them because there isn't one. That's why it's illegal to ask for it. It's illegal for anywhere to require it because there isn't anything. There's a lot of online sites that say, oh, pay this money, I'll send you an ID or a certificate and a vest and we'll make your dog a service dog. That's not how it works. Those websites are actually scams, and they're fake, and it's illegal to fake a service dog. You can actually go to jail for faking a service dog. But basically, when you go into business to gain access, basically to gain your access into a facility with your service dog, if they don't believe it is a service dog, they can ask you 2 questions. And again, this is under legal federal ADA law. Question 1, is it a service dog required for a disability? My answer, yes. Question number 2, what task is your dog trained to perform? My answer is he's medical alert. I keep it very short, very simple. I don't have to go into explaining all of my issues and every single thing he does. I just say he's medical alert. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. They let me in the store. That's all they can ask. They can't ask me what specifically is wrong with me. They can't ask that he performs his task. They don't have to see it. They can't ask for it to see his task, and they can't ask for paperwork. That's in the United States. There are other countries where you do need the form and where they are needing it. Okay. So someone says, have you ever heard of capuchin monkeys as service animals? I know a lot of people who have trained them. My doctor told me yesterday I could get one with everything I have going on health-wise. So monkeys in the United States are not recognized as service animals. Only dogs and miniature horses are. An emotional support animal can be any animal. You do need a note from your doctor, and they cannot go into the public with you. Basically, they can live in no pets housing with you, and they can go right in the cabin of a plane with you as well. Both of those for free, but they do not have legal public access. And then, so they're not service animals in the United States. It would be emotional support, but again, they wouldn't be able to go into public with you. So, yeah. Jalen's new to the channel. Thank you. I have POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's a condition that affects the autonomic nervous system, basically every single part of your body, and it affects my heart the most, and it causes me to pass out. My heart doesn't pump my blood right, my blood pools in my legs, I faint. I've been struggling with this for 7 years. All right, let me see here. No, Kaylee. In federal law trumps state law. Emotional support animals are not allowed public access, period. That's under federal law. They are not allowed public access. Only service animals are allowed public access. Them asking you for an ID is illegal. And again, that's only for service animals. A service animal being an animal, being a dog or a miniature horse. Like I said, miniature horse is used for mobility. So being a dog, if it's medical reasons, that is specifically trained, task trained, to mitigate your disability specifically. So you have to have a disability. Your dog has to be trained specifically to help you with your disability. That is what makes a service animal. There is no IDs, there is no certification, there is no paperwork, and it's illegal for anyone to ask you that, and that's under federal law. Depression can be labeled as a disability, yes. Anxiety can be labeled as a disability. Key factor here is it has to be disabling. If your depression or your anxiety is disabling, it's a disability. If it is preventing you from performing normal life functions, if you cannot function by yourself, if you cannot leave your house because you just freak out so bad, and you just can't live a normal life, you would talk to your doctor. If your doctor thinks that it would help you, at that point, you would be like, okay, so it is, do you think it's bad enough? Do you think it's debilitating? I do think it's debilitating. Okay, thank you. It would basically then be like, you could look into a psychiatric service dog. You don't have to have a doctor say, oh, you need a service dog for you to get one or for you to train one. But with anxiety and depression, I always think something like that. Having a doctor say that I do think it is that bad, I think that's a lot better than people just being like, I have anxiety, I want a dog. Because a lot of people don't need a dog, or they just need an emotional support animal that makes them feel good when they're at home. Braden, you live in Leeds? Yeah, an emotional support dog could help you, and I can't tell you if a service dog would help you. I know, yes, an emotional support animal would help you 100%, but I can't say a service dog would help you because I don't know the whole story, and I would say maybe just kind of talk to your doctor on that one or your psychiatrist just to see what they think. Yeah, Kaylee, they cannot do that. Get online. If you have like $10, get online, go to Amazon, look up ADA law cards. It's law cards for service dogs, and it explains the laws. If you ever have an officer, if you ever have that happen, you can tell the officer it's federal law says it's illegal to ask me for paperwork because there is no paperwork. They cannot ask you that, and you can sue for it. Ants America, I would talk to your psychiatrist, therapist, whoever, and just kind of talk to them about it and see what they would think about a psychiatric service animal maybe assisting you, because something like that, just having the dog there may help you feel a little more confident. Again, the dog does have to be task trained, so even if it's just blocking, which is your dog putting itself between you and other people to keep something between y'all, that is a task, along with other anxiety tasks, but it does have to be task trained. You can't just be like, oh, well, I just want you with me. It does have to actually be that task trained and basic obedience trained. I know, I saw that about Drama Alert. That was really awesome. That was, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool because you guys got on here when we started the live, and y'all were like, you were on Drama Alert, and I was like, Drama Alert, and I'm like, oh God, what did they say about me? I'm an awful person, right? I'm faking everything. You know, that's what I was assuming because I've had, you know, that's all I ever hear is people like, oh, you're faking, you're just blah, blah, blah. And it was like, I was not expecting that. I was like, oh my God, someone else is calling out Logan Paul, yay! It was kind of cool. Yes, you can sue businesses for asking for paperwork because it's illegal. They cannot ask for it. You tell them you cannot ask me that, and tell them it's illegal to require paperwork, and you argue with them for a minute. If they continue to deny you access and do not let you into the place, you can sue. If they didn't completely deny you access after you've tried to explain the laws, you can sue. German Shepherds are not, no. Do not, what was your name so I can make sure I'm talking to you? Okay, the Allison 22. German Shepherds, if it is for anything psychiatric, anything emotional or mental, do not get a German Shepherd. German Shepherds do not, as a whole, the breed as a whole, do not make good psychiatric service dogs. They're too sensitive to our emotions. They feed off of us too much. A lab or golden retriever would be the best, and I mean, you could still train them for seizure response. I highly advise not doing a German Shepherd because there's a higher chance of it not working specifically because it's a German Shepherd, because they do not make good psychiatric service dogs as a whole. Hey, my haters are making me famous, huh? Yeah, faking a service dog is like parking in a handicapped spot, but worse. I do have to check my P.O. box. I have not checked it in a couple of days. I do need to check it. I did get a letter the other day. What letter was it? Was it this one? Yeah. I did get this letter the other day from Georgia, Griffin, Georgia. But that's the only other thing I've gotten. But, that's since I haven't checked the P.O. box. I'll go check it later tonight. Pit Bulls can make good service dogs, yes. Shih Tzu, Maltese. I don't like small dogs. Any breed has the potential to be a service dog. It's the dog in general. I do find that small dogs overall are a little too yippy, hyper, crazy all over the place. And I think, my personal opinion is that it is harder to find a small breed dog that would be a good service dog. There's always potential. There's always a chance. I always think that bigger dogs make better service dogs. Not to say that small dogs can't, because small dogs do. It's just, you have to find the right dog, even with a big dog. Just because you get a Labrador or a Golden Retriever and you start training it doesn't mean it's going to make it through training. Same thing with a small breed. You take the chance every single time. I had a small breed I was trying to work with, and then I fell on her and she hated me. Anyway, before that happened, she just wasn't working as far as public access. She couldn't handle it. She was just too crazy, too all over the place, too tiny dog, you know. And but yeah, there are small dogs that do make good service dogs, but I think you should try 10 times harder. If you're looking at a small dog, you need to try 10 times harder to make sure that that small dog is like fully capable of it. Does that make sense? Like, and I do know, like, the poodles, all poodles make good service dogs. So like even the small poodles make good ones. Small dogs can perform a block to a point. It wouldn't work for me. I tried it with a small dog. It didn't give me that security, that confidence like Max does. But it depends. Some people, it works great for them. Not so much for me. It all depends on the person. Hello. Hi, baby. What? Wait, what? Well, we made it from moody to trustful on low fuel the other day like that. You just get off at the next... Yeah, we did, remember? We got off the exit and you're like... Well, I think you'll be fine. Just make it to Brompton. Call me if something happens. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, don't do it yet. Just cruise down the hills. If you cruise down the hills, you won't use as much gas, and just use the gas going up the hills. Basically, yeah, just put it when you're going down the hills, put it in neutral, let it cruise down, and then put it back in drive and go back up the hills. I mean, you can still brake. Well, just be careful. Call me when you get up to Brompton. That way I know you're okay. Let me know you got gas. Bye, I love you. Okay. Hi, everybody. My husband got on the interstate and he has no gas in the car, and he's like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, service dogs do have to retire at one point. Animal lady, my name is Dominique. I do like Rottweilers. My family, my aunt and uncle always had Rottweilers. So, emotional support animal, it covers any animal that's an emotional support animal, not just cats. You need a note from your doctor, not that online bullcrap. That online bullcrap is all fake. You have to go to your doctor and get a note from your doctor saying you need an emotional support animal. Your pet is allowed to live with you in no pet housing, free of charge, and ride in the cabin of a plane with you, free of charge. That's it. That's all they get to do. They don't get to go in public with you. It's my vape. Oh, let's see. I do a lot of live videos. I've been taking a break here lately, but I won't be doing as much over the next couple weeks because we'll be in Florida. We leave for Florida in about a week, the 26th or the 27th. I don't know. My husband confused me the other night. But we leave for Florida for a week, and then so I won't really be doing many lives. I might do one or two while we're there. Probably not. We'll see. And between, this next week I'm going to be packing, trying to get everything packed up to move, and tomorrow we're going to look at the places. And Huskies as a whole don't always make the best service dogs. There are people who do have Huskies as service dogs, but Huskies also aren't a good first-time dog. Huskies have a very, very strong need to be off-leash, running through the woods, being crazy and being a dog. That's why they were used as sled dogs. They have a very high work drive. And service dog work is really laid back. It's you gotta be calm, collected, laid back, not crazy. And that's really what you need for a dog. There are a couple of dogs. I do know a couple handlers that do have Huskies as service dogs. One of my friends has a Husky mix as a service dog. He's actually a Golden Retriever Husky Chow Chow mix. And he's doing good. But he's going to take a lot more training because of his breed. Him and Max have been training for literally like the same amount of time. And because of his breed, he's doing good, but he still has a long way to go because of his breed. But it depends on the dog. I do like watermelon. Why is this an inside joke? It's not really scary my problem because I only pass out when I'm walking around and stuff. Yes, exactly. It really depends on the dog. Yeah, emotional support animals can be any animal. Service dogs can really be trained at any age. A lot of people, especially organizations, they'll get them as puppies, start training them as puppies all the way up until they're 2. Max was a shelter rescue. He is 1 year and 7 months. I've had him for 5.5 months now. He was 1 year and 2 months when I got him, and he started training. You can start training at any age in reality. Oh, well, technically, you can start training at any age. In reality, the older the dog is, not only is it going to be harder to train the dog, especially if they're 4 years old, but they're only going to be able to work for a couple of years because at some point you do have to retire them. Yes, in the United States, legally you can self-train your service dog. I am. Max is completely self-trained. Max is a Border Terrier Lab mix. Mix because, like, he's not a cross, he's a mix. He's supposedly got some poodle and some Carolina dog, and I think, what was it, Australian Shepherd or something like that, or no, Border Collie in his mix, way down the line. But his main breed is Border Terrier Lab. But then he's got, like, literally, it's like the 5 to 15% of his DNA is, like, mixed with the other 3 breeds. But he's mostly, I just say Border Terrier Lab mix because it's, like, easier than trying to say, well, this is what the DNA test said. What's the best way to train a service dog? Positively. Positively. Make everything great and happy. Max is doing good. I'm kind of ticked at him, honestly, because he, was freaking out, worried about him because of the way he was acting about his paw. Got him up there. She said we didn't have to do x-ray. She didn't think it was broken. I was like, do it anyway because I'm worried. Did the x-ray, wasn't broke. The next day he was fine. He's completely fine. I am going to vlog my trip. Yes, guys. Aw, thank you. No, only service dogs, or dogs, miniature ponies, or service animals. I'm good, guys. Max in the car, he sleeps and looks out the window. That's literally it. Sometimes he shoves his face into Liam's face and they lick each other. My son has literally started licking Max. Like, they lick each other's tongues. Like, Liam will lay on the floor, or he'll sit up and he'll go, ah. And then Max will lick his tongue and they'll lick each other's tongues. And I've been trying to, like, tell Max, like, no, don't do that. Because I'm like, that's nasty. Dogs and miniature horses are the only animals allowed to be service animals. Emotional support animals can be any animal. They're not registered. You get a note from your doctor saying you need an emotional support animal, and then you can bring them into no pet housing, and they can live in no pet housing with you and fly in the cabin of a plane with you for free. That's it. They don't get to go into public with you. I'd say a pugski. It sounds cuter. No, cats cannot be service animals. My favorite ice cream. Turtle Tracks. What are you doing, Draco? You're so weird. No, I do not pass out from anxiety. I pass out from medical issues. I pass out, I have POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's a condition that affects the autonomic nervous system, including my heart. Basically, it can affect your organs, your brain, literally any part of your body. The worst thing that it affects with me, the worst part is that it affects my heart. Basically, my heart doesn't pump my blood right, and so when I've been standing or walking around, my blood pools in my legs because my heart doesn't pump my blood right, and it'll pool in my legs. Basically, my body, I don't have enough blood. Does that make sense? I don't have enough blood in my body. And so it'll pool in my legs and it doesn't pump right, and that's what causes me to pass out. We haven't encountered anyone who is allergic to dogs. When we do, we'll just give them space. We won't be up on them. Because at that point, if you're allergic to dogs, that's, you know, having a severe allergy is a disability. They deserve, you know, even if it's not severe and it's just, oh, well, I'm just kind of allergic. No, or, oh, I'm deathly allergic, you know. Either way, you just give them the space. You don't try to walk near them. You sit as far away from them as you can and just do your best to give them as much space as you possibly can. POTS does affect my sleep. I have severe insomnia. Like, honestly, the last couple of weeks have been awful. I've barely been sleeping. It's been awful. And then it's been cold, getting chilly the last couple of days here. And my body is starting to ache and hurt more from the EDS, which is the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. My body is starting to hurt more, and which that's always happened, and I never knew why until, you know, I started getting my diagnoses. But yeah, so it kind of sucks. But so I've been hurting a lot more lately, and especially the last couple days, and I've literally barely got any sleep in like the last 4 days because it's been getting chilly. I've been starting to get sore. Cats cannot go into public with you unless your state says federal law only recognizes dogs and miniature horses. Emotional service dogs are not a thing. Emotional support animals and service dogs. Service dogs are trained to help people with disabilities. Emotional support animals are for people who just want to have their pet with them, and it makes them feel better, makes them feel happy. They do not have public access. If this is boring as hell, then get the F off and go away. No one's making you stay. I don't need you making comments that this is boring. There's plenty of people here who are enjoying themselves. Go away. Just go away, Antonio Films. No one needs you. If this is boring, go away. It's as simple as that. Why would you even comment that? If this is boring, why are you staying long enough to make a comment? Go away. Anyway. Why are people... I don't think Jackie's faking it. I mean, and that comes down to me, like, people think I'm faking, but I'm not, and every single person's disabilities are different, and every single person, you know, struggles with different things, and she wouldn't have all of these diagnoses that she has if she was faking it. She wouldn't have a feeding tube if she was faking it. You actually have to go through a lot of tests for something like that. I do read comments. I'm vaping Smurf. It's a blue raspberry slushie, and it's very yummy. This is my vape. Y'all can call me Dom. D-O-M. No, Max has never had seizures. Liam, my little boy, is 1.5 years. Why don't I just stay home and shop online? Why don't you stay home and shop online? I mean, I'm sure many people could do without your negativity and your disgusting attitude. That's just disgusting. Like, seriously, why don't I stay home and shop online? Why don't you stay at home and shop online? I have a life. I want to live my life. I'm not going to stay at home just because I have medical issues that cause me to pass out. I don't care. I have a condition that affects my heart that causes me to pass out. That means I shouldn't go out in public. Go away. Ah. I get salty sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. No, I have a lot of people that say stuff like that very negatively. Like, I hear it a lot. And it's just, I hate that. That is honestly, especially people that have invisible disabilities or that have disabilities at all, that is the one thing we hate. Why don't you stay at home and shop online? Every single person that you tell that to that has some kind of disability is going to hate you for it. That's just not, no one likes that. And I hear it all the time, especially in comments. You're not going to be dumb. Yeah, Max is asleep. He turned around. He's laying the other way. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Exactly. Aw, that sucked. I'm so sorry about your dog. I do have a dog. My favorite color is like turquoise. My favorite food is sushi. Do you watch Dog Vlog? I do. I love Drew Lynch. I've had Max for 5.5 months. He was 1 year and 2 months old when I got him. I am not high. What flavors of vape do I like? Anything fruity and yummy. I like video games. No, Max doesn't care about the vape. Okay, so Potch's postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's a condition that affects your autonomic nervous system. It can affect your lungs, it can affect your heart, your brain, your organs. It can literally affect any part of your body. The worst thing it does to me is it affects my heart, which basically my heart doesn't pump my blood right, my blood pools in my legs, and it causes me to pass out. It might affect other people differently though. How's my POTS treatment going for me? I've been doing better. We have our plans. I haven't passed out in the shower again because I got the shower chair. I was supposed to be trying to get a wheelchair. I'm not going to be able to do that anymore because we're moving and I'm paying rent for a year. Just going to go ahead and pay off rent for a year. So as of right now, I'm not going to be able to get a wheelchair, but that's fine. She's got me on supplements right now. We've got certain amount of fluids I'm supposed to be drinking a day, exercise I'm supposed to be trying to do. I haven't really noticed a difference with any of that. That's really kind of all the same. I am supposed to be starting medications. I just haven't yet. We're going to discuss it again when I go back. I am training Max. Okay. Emotional support dogs. What's the difference between emotional support dogs and service dogs? I've made a video on that in the past. If you just want to go, because I've repeated myself so many times, which is fine. It's fine. You don't know that. Go to my channel and type in, what was it exactly? Hang on. Let me tell you the exact title of it. I don't remember what the exact title was. You can go watch that if you want. I'll just post the link in the description is what I'll do. And it goes a little more in depth in the difference between therapy dogs, emotional support animals, and service dogs. Oh, this is going to take a minute because I have way too many videos. Okay. Here we go. Copy. Alright, here's the link explaining the difference between therapy dogs, emotional support animals, and service dogs. Oh, really? You're not? Okay, I was about to be like, it's not going to post. There's that link if you want to go watch that. My eyes are green. I do celebrate Halloween. I love Halloween. Yes, me and Max play all the time at home. Alright guys, so I am going to get off of here. It is like 10:45. I just made my hair very messy. Wow. Wow. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I'm expecting a friend. Where is my friend? He's supposed to be bringing me boxes. Well, it's only 10:45. He doesn't get off work for another 15 minutes. He's supposed to be bringing me lots of boxes so I can go ahead and start packing things. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Find something to drink because my water is empty. Call my husband, tell him to bring me food because I'm a little bit hungry. And yeah, so I will see everybody later. It was so great talking to you guys. We were live for an hour and a half. And bye everyone. I will see you guys later. You all have a great night.